Welcome to Say Something Nice Reviews. Today I feel like playing a puzzle game, but what should I play? Tetris? No, that won't do. Maybe Myst. No, that game bored me when I was a kid. I could play Anti-Chamber. Nah, no, that won't work. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, I know! Let's play the Swapper. The Swapper is a game developed by Finnish indie studio Facepalm Games. Originally released on PC, it has garnered enough success to have a release on consoles as well. It currently has an astounding 87 on Metacritic. Is it truly a classic? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's see if JonTron's played it. No? Well, fuck it. I'll take a look then. First things first, this game is absolutely gorgeous. From visuals to sound design, the first impression you get is just, wow, I'm in for a treat aesthetically. The game is shot beautifully, and right away in one shot, we get a real sense of how space would actually feel. The rest of the game sucks. Thank you for joining me, and remember, relax, I'm just kidding. So here we see the core concept of the game, clones. You can create clones to solve various puzzles. They mimic your movements, and even mimic how you would have moved, even if you're obstructed by an obstacle. When I first saw this, I was absolutely floored. You can also swap or switch control to clones in your sightline, which, you know, the title and all, makes sense. In order to reclaim clones, you have to make physical contact with them, kill them, or go under a glowing white light. You get 4 clones for a total of a maximum of 5 characters on the screen at any given time. We also learn that there are limitations to the swapper. In blue light, clones cannot be made, but you can swap. In red lights, you cannot swap, but clones can be made. And in purple light, neither are possible. These are the basic systems of the game. Your motivation is to figure out just what's happening at this research site. Something it just feels off. Every once in a while you come across memory logs that show that the swapper machine started to cause some problems, or well, at least something did. You take this teleporter back to the space station in search of energons to power up certain monitors so you can figure out just what the hell's going on. And really, that's it. That's the game. You go around solving puzzles and unlocking secrets to the mystery of what happened. It's quite a simple game, but it's the detail that makes this game a masterpiece. I mean, look at this. The screen randomly blurs out and the word hello pops up. This type of thing happens occasionally, and it would be some time before I realized it triggered when I walked in front of these rocks. It took an even longer time to learn just what the hell was going on, but they planted that seed with this first hello early in the game. And how about this room? This music adds to the atmosphere, certainly, but really listen to it. Listen to how the music echoes, as if it really is playing in a large chamber. And then listen to this. Listen to how the music sounds, just like it would if you went through those metal doors. It's a small detail that's not unique to this game, but it really adds to this game. Or how about these zero gravity sections? You use your swapper gun to propel you through space, but watch how the whole screen orients itself so that your head is facing up. That's exactly how you'd perceive that movement in space. Again, not unique to this game, but an awesome addition. It's the collection of all these little details together that make the immersion in this game beautiful, a sum far greater than its parts. And the puzzles. It takes a minute to get used to the spatial logic of using the clones and swapping, but once you get used to it, these puzzles become challenging in the best way. You're not fumbling over controls or trying to remember systems. The basic mechanics are so simple, you stop thinking about the controller at all, and just start using your clones to think through these puzzles. Soon you start doing things like using your clones to reach new heights, or solve puzzles on a time limitation. These puzzles get rather challenging too. Toward the end of the game, I stared at some of these puzzles for up to more than 20 minutes. And when you finally figured it out, you didn't feel stupid because there was such an obvious solution. You felt accomplished, that you discovered what the game wanted you to do. I can't in good conscience tell you anything about the story. I can't spoil the official storyline for you, because that discovery is a major part of this game, and putting it together as you play is like solving one long puzzle. But I can tell you about a story that you might not have been noticing taking place during the gameplay portions of this review. where are these clones coming from? They clearly aren't being recycled, yet you use hundreds upon hundreds of them. How are they created, and where are they coming from? And that got me thinking, just who are you controlling at the end of this game? You swap between clones so much that there's no chance that you're the same physical body that you started with. In fact, you're probably one out of who knows how many hundreds, but does that even matter? Are you different because you're a separate physical being, or are you the same because you share the same mental being? It's a question that the game raises on multiple occasions. What makes you, you? And in fact, at the end of the game, you're given a choice that reflects your thoughts on that question, even if you don't realize it. Video games are the best medium to convey a story because it's potentially an active medium. You are actively participating in the stories rather than passively viewing them. This game conveys its message through logs and dialogue, sure, but also through your gameplay and through your answer to its questions. It's not a perfect game. I really wish I could have zoomed on the game's map, and part of the story felt rushed compared to the story that you get through your gameplay. But these complaints are certainly minor. With that though, I do think the Metascore got it wrong. I think this game deserves a much higher grade. Now, I'll admit that the replay value isn't great, but games like these are not about putting countless hours into them. These type of games are more about the experience that you get while playing them and that sense of discovery. And trust me, this game has great experience in spades. I wholeheartedly recommend this game. I don't care if you like puzzle games or terrible at them. If you're good at puzzle games, if you're bad at them and you need to cheat, heck, even if you want to watch somebody else do it, play it. The swapper is really, really nice. Thank you for joining me, and remember, as always, if you can't say anything nice,